Now I'm done being divided by the inner mirror. By the inner mirror, yeah. They mapped my life in ink before I learned to write my name. Said follow this line, don't deviate, don't rearrange. Graduated, now they hand me scripts I never chose. Pick a ring, pick a job, pick a lane, that's how it goes. Every dinner turns into a lecture wrapped in care. Stability matters more than dreams that go nowhere. But the rhythm in my chest doesn't clock in, clock out. It pounds against the pressure, trying to break its way out. I'm not lazy, I'm just wired for a different kind of climb, where the currency is cadence and the hours turned around. But they hear music and translate it straight to risk, like I'm throwing away a future that I never even picked. So I stare into the silence when they say be realistic, like my voice is just a phase and not a pulse that's consistent. I'm not built for their design, I don't fit in that frame, and I'm tired of pretending just to validate their claim. I look inside the inner mirror, see a version they ignore. Not a phase, not a glitch, not a kid they can restore. If I break from their reflection, does it make me disappear, or just finally let me see myself in the inner mirror? I don't need another label, I don't need another role. I just need the right to live inside the truth I hold. If acceptance has a cost, I've been paying it for years. Now I'm done being divided by the inner mirror. Find a nice guy, settle down. Yeah, I heard it all before. Like my worth is in a timeline I was never asking for. They romanticize a life that feels restrictive when I breathe, like I owe them my compliance just for everything I've received. And the job talks hit harder, you need something that is safe, like security's a synonym for slowly losing shape. I try wearing their routine like a suit I had to press, but it wrinkles at the seams every time I feel the stress. I don't hate them, I just hate the expectation that they set. Like my passion, just a hobby I'll eventually forget. But it's louder than advice, it's embedded in my core. Every beat another reason, I can't fake it anymore. So I write when they're asleep, let the anger find a form. Turn the pressure into patterns, let the chaos be the norm. If they heard what's in my head, they'd probably call it wrong, but it's the only place I've ever truly felt like I belong. I look inside the inner mirror, see a version they ignore. Not a phase, not a glitch, not a kid they can restore. If I break from their reflection, does it make me disappear, or just finally let me see myself in the inner mirror? I don't need another label, I don't need another role. I just need the right to live inside the truth I hold. If acceptance has a cost, I've been paying it for years. Now I'm done being divided by the inner mirror. I'm done negotiating pieces of myself for their approval, done diluting every dream just to make them all removable. If I fall, then it's mine, not a script I had to read. At least failure sounds honest when it's rooted in what I need. I don't need a perfect path, I need space to redefine every scar, every doubt, every fragment that is mine. I'm not broken, I'm just building something they don't understand, and I'm done shrinking down just to fit inside the plan. So if love means control, then I'll rewrite what it means. If support has conditions, I'll walk out in between. I'm still grateful, but I'm growing past the borders they designed, and I won't trade my voice just to keep them satisfied. Let them talk, let them doubt, let them call it immature. I've been silent long enough, now my direction's feeling sure. And if being myself is the risk I have to take, then I'll take it every time, no reflection left to fake. I look inside the inner mirror, see a version they ignore. Not a phase, not a glitch, not a kid they can restore. If I break from their reflection, does it make me disappear, or just finally let me see myself in the inner mirror? I don't need another label, I don't need another role. I just need the right to live inside the truth I hold. If acceptance has a cost, I've been paying it for years. Now I'm done being divided by the inner mirror.